like, I got so many dollars for doing that, okay?
Well, I would hope it's
bills.
more than dollars. They better be throwing more than dollars.
Yeah, it's going to be $100. Is not worth it for your man.
Those dollars better have 2 zeros after it. He's going to have to wear a GoPro. I need to know what's going on.
I need to know what's going on. That's fair.
Okay, just go to the shows.
I need to know what's going on.
Welcome to the Real and Relatable podcast, where no topic is off limits. We're the girlfriends that keep it real and give you different perspectives, because we know one way isn't always the right way.
Hi, welcome to the Real and Relatable podcast. I'm MB.
I'm LC.
I'm Ma.
My name is Cash.
All right, so ladies, I just finished watching Love is Blind season 6. Have you guys seen it?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I haven't seen the most recent one, but yes.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on reality dating shows? Do you guys watch them?
They're a lot of fun.
I don't watch a lot.
I watch them because I like other people's drama. I don't like my own drama.
Same with me. Like, I can't really watch. I mean, I don't watch a lot of TV in general, but if I do watch, I do tend to watch a lot of reality dating shows more so. So I wanted to ask you, because it got me thinking after I watched Love is Blind, if you guys had to be on a reality dating show, which one would it be and why? Let's start with you, Elsie.
I like the, what is that? What's a show where they just like married?
Married at First Sight?
Yeah, Married at First Sight. I like the concept of that because I like the idea of having experts kind of evaluate your match and then like kind of put you together, and then you just try to live with that person to see if you really match and you really get along, and those similarities really pan out. So I like that. I'm not too picky about looks, about the physicality of things. I'm looking for more of like a real match.
Do you trust those experts? Because I've seen Married at First Sight, and I feel like a lot of times when they pair the individuals up with someone else, there's a lot of conflict in regards to like religion, or if they want to have kids, or if they're
For TV?
Yeah, so it makes me feel like if you're the expert that's trying to match me up, I don't trust you.
Yeah. And that's why like they try to put different kinds of experts, because I think that there's a lot of things that have to kind of match up and make sense in a relationship for a couple, for two people to come together.
I think it's rigged. I think they do. I think they pick one couple that they think that they really put effort into, and then I think the other ones they do it for entertainment.
A lot of them are done for our ratings because we have to have conflicts. We have to have those personality types that are going to get attention, are going to be fun, are going to be crazy. But I do agree that there are some people, they do want successes out of that too in the mix. They don't want everybody to fail. So they're going to, like Mal said, they're going to pick some people who are going to be compatible to come out of that. But my question is marriage sacred to you? And do you feel like reality TV, it's kind of like a game? Do you feel like, would you, if it's sacred to you, why would you take it on a game show?
Like trust it.
For
I
lack of better
used to
word.
think it was sacred, but now I don't, in that I think you fall in love many times in life, so you can get married many times in life too. I think marriage was just created by the church to create more stable families, so it was created by a man. When you're young, you think you're going to get married one time and that's forever, but that's not reality. In reality, like, we're growing, we're changing. There's so many different things happening in life, and it's not possible.
But I think you think this way because you've been married, right?
Yeah.
So
And many people have been married many times too.
I do see it as sacred, and I've always been afraid to make that mistake and make that jump. But like you said, sometimes you just got to live and do it.
Yeah. It's like being in a relationship and just like, that's your boyfriend. It's just a different title, right? Where you
But that's
are
kind of loose
more-
though to compare to being boyfriend.
No, I think that there's more at stake. You hopefully, I mean, some couples share finances, some don't even when they're married. You are more responsible for that person. Like, when you're actually really married. I don't know. Like now I feel like it's just like a more committed version of being boyfriend and girlfriends these days.
And that's why Married at First Sight would work for her. What would you do if they paired you up with somebody completely opposite? Like let's just say they did it for entertainment, and they compared you with like a
Yeah, what if
dummy.
you were that drama pair?
Yeah.
You were the successful pair from the psychotherapist or whatever.
I mean, I don't have a problem with that, right? Because if we don't have the chemistry, if we don't have, the core values and the fundamentals, then it's not going to work. And that's the reality of
But
it.
then the thing with Married at First Sight is that means you're getting a divorce.
Yes.
Yep.
If I have to have that divorce under my belt for my first marriage, I don't know if I would trust the expert.
I think everyone says that, these shows, when they first came out, like the first season when it first came out, it was real. Like it was a real experiment. They picked real people. But now it is just for clout and just for people who want to be, Instagram famous. Yeah.
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 Do you guys feel like people who sign up for these reality shows are aspiring actors?
Yes,
And
absolutely.
Or they're trying to
they wanna
promote
start a
something.
business,
Yep.
they want to
They're
start a
trying to
brand,
promote
right?
themselves.
Yeah.
a
So
personal
it's
brand.
self-promoting.
Yeah.
So to what extent is it authentic?
Some people even get recruited to be on the show.
Yeah.
Like they
By
reach-
their manager or
Yeah.
yeah,
agents.
Like Netflix sees them, they're like, oh, we want
Yeah.
them on a show. Let's bring them on a show. Let's
help
try to get
you
them on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
career.
Yeah.
And I feel like the people that actually make it to like the next round, they have to have a certain type of personality.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can't be boring because then nobody's going to want to
There's
watch
no
you.
drama. People want drama.
I will say Love is Blind this season is probably the messiest Love is
It
Blind
is.
I've ever
But it's
seen.
so good.
So one of the guy was engaged while he applied for it. The other one was basically engaged or in a relationship through the entire filming.
Oh, wow.
And it's
Well,
like
she told me that, and I was like, well, I don't know. Maybe he's doing for clout, or
like her.
he
She goes,
wasn't happy in that relationship. So
she goes,
No.
who cares?
But does
I
she
don't
get
care.
right?
I don't care.
No.
I mean, it doesn't affect us,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it just makes you feel like if you truly are looking for someone and you go on these dating shows, it makes you feel like, damn, it's not always genuine, right?
Yeah.
Like people are doing it with the wrong motive. So it kind of
But
turns you off, especially for people that are looking for a genuine
yeah.
connection.
That's
But
why
you can say that about dating apps too. There are people on there who
I mean,
are not genuine.
Yeah, but it's not for TV. It's not for. It's not for.
you're
their
not
acting
trying to
career.
be
Yeah, yeah.
dramatic
That's
so that you can
different.
get more followers.
Yeah.
You're
It's a
not
different
trying
level.
to
Oh,
put
you
on
know
a
what though?
show,
To
you
be
know?
fair though,
Yeah.
to be fair, there are women and men, mostly women, who go on dating apps
Yes.
to get followers. That does happen because
Oh my gosh.
I heard
it
that.
does happen because
They link their Instagram on
it-
there.
it-
Yes.
If a guy immediately gives me his IG, I'm like, no.
I mean, I don't mind checking it out because
No.
if they only have like 500 followers, I know that they're a real person. They're not trying to be like the next big celebrity. But there's a lot of Instagram models who go on and they talk to guys and they're like, hey, follow me. And they're just trying to get followers. That
Wait,
does
but my fiance gave me his IG right away
I think
before I
that's
even
okay.
got his phone number.
I think
Nah.
it's okay. It's
But
safe.
I think
That
it's
would've been out
because
for
it's
me.
safe. No, I
Safer
would
than
too.
phone numbers.
I would
It's
too
safer.
because I don't want you bombarding my phone if like there's nothing there. So I'd rather have you have my social media account where I can just block you.
And stalkers can,
But
Yeah.
why
if you have
even-
your phone number, stalkers can Google you more easily. It's scary.
So I don't think it's necessary for followers, and I wouldn't see it as a red flag. I personally would probably give my social media handle before my phone number.
I would only think that it's a red flag if your social media is public and you have a shit ton of followers and you're doing it
Right.
for clout. Now, if you only have like your close friends and family, if you have things like that and you give me your Instagram, yeah, okay, I understand. And that you're trying to be safe. I get that.
Agreed.
Well, what
Okay,
if it's
now
their-
now we're like going off on a tangent
Yeah,
about
I know.
Instagram. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go back.
Yeah.
Get to the second person you answer.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go to the second answer.
Okay.
What show?
So
Yeah.
I think before the American American shows, like when they first started coming out and it was more authentic and real, I would have been on one of those. I would have wanted to be on one of those shows, but I feel like now I would probably pick a Asian reality TV show. I don't know if you guys heard it or if you guys seen it, but there's a Korean dating show called Pink Lie where everyone like has like a secret about their life. But I will preface and say all of their lives were dumb.
except for like a couple.
Okay,
Yeah,
there was like
yeah,
one or
yeah,
two that were like,
Wow, their lives like, whoa, that's
which
crazy.
What was your statement?
Okay.
Older lives are dumb.
okay, so this is a spoiler alert. So if you haven't seen Pink Lie and you want to see it,
Yeah.
don't watch this
Watch
part.
it first and then come back.
So there was a girl on there. Her lie was she used to be a porn star. And so the idea is that you go through, you date these people without them knowing what your lie is.
Yeah.
What's right? And to
Because like you're ashamed to tell people what.
Yeah,
you,
and then
so
like,
she
we
was a
have
porn
to-
star.
okay, yeah.
So I don't want to go on a date and be like, oh yeah, I was a porn star in my past. You
So
go on
it's like 2 lies and 1 truth.
No, it's
It's just one big lie.
one big lie. You live in the house, you get to know people, you date them, hopefully develop a genuine connection.
Yeah.
So that when you tell them the lie,
They can
it's
overlook it.
okay.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
acceptable because they've gotten to know you.
But
as a human being.
that lie was more extreme. Other people's lie is more like their age or their career
yeah.
or like
Yeah.
some like this one guy was like he didn't go to school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a dropout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
My
like,
lie would be my age. I'd be like, I'm
Okay.
30 something. It'd be like the dumbest lie ever. Hey, there was a guy on there who did that too. I can do
And
that
he
too.
was young.
He looked older and he
He
was like
looks
26.
older.
Yes, he was younger
Yeah.
than his age.
He looks
What?
older. He
Yes.
looks more mature. But
I
his
thought he
true age
lied
is
because he was
26.
older.
No, his lie was
No.
because he was younger.
He's young, and he's always
Oh.
perceived as being older.
Yes. Because he
Man,
has
it's been a while since
Yeah.
I've seen it.
No, he was very mature and he was
Yeah.
not very old. So anyways, the idea was to date these people, and then when the lie comes to light, can you overlook that? Can you still date them? And unfortunately, a lot of them couldn't overlook.
Yeah.
Sadly, for the girl that was an ex-porn star,
But
couldn't
question,
overlook that.
why would you go on that show? Because are you trying to date guys who are younger than you?
No, I want to.
No, I think you want a fair chance, right?
Yeah,
That's why
yeah.
you're on the show, for a fair chance.
But what do you mean?
well,
You still get a fair chance.
I'd be open
telling
to
you-
someone who's.
Yeah, because you would only lie about your age if you're trying to date somebody younger who
Not
doesn't want an
necessarily.
older woman.
Not necessarily. Maybe it's a pattern that she's seen in her life where she gets a pattern of age group and she wants to broadcast that.
Well, I understand I get the age thing
Yeah,
where
yeah.
I feel like it doesn't make sense. Like other people is because
Yeah.
like they're ashamed of their upbringing, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're really poor. They had to drop out of school, so they don't have a degree.
Yeah.
Or like the other girl, like she was an ex porn star, and then there's this guy who he was a stripper.
Yeah, like
He's
a
still
gigolo, like a
currently a
male
stripper.
dancer, like a
He
stripper
wasn't a
dancer.
stripper. He was a male dancer.
Okay, a male
Gigolo.
dancer. Yes,
He didn't.
And
he could strip.
Yeah.
so it's just kind of giving them a chance to see if like you can love me and overlook this.
I'm not
lie.
gonna stop dancing and for the ladies. Will you still date me?
That's a no for me.
Yeah,
I think,
that's a no
I
for
think
me
me and
too.
Elsie said no.
What did I
Yeah.
say? I can't remember. I was like,
You would
oh,
say no.
man.
Yeah,
Okay,
Elsie
yeah.
said
Yeah,
no.
you would say no.
I was like,
I
"Ooh, that's a
would
tough one."
say no to the dancer, and I would say no to if he was an ex porn star.
What if the dancer he's more exclusive?
What do you
Like
mean?
it's only high end.
Oh,
like
I don't care.
no.
You know what goes on.
I don't care. It
no,
doesn't
but
matter.
nothing happens.
Yeah, that's what
But
he says.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You never know.
And he's very like well off. Like he can take care of you. Every other category is great.
No, I don't know. I can't.
No, can he quit it?
He said no.
He's doing really well. He
but you
loves
said
it.
no, but
it's real love.
passion.
I mean, at some point, he has to quit because he can't be a
what's the age?
50-year-old. Like,
Okay, 50. Okay,
he can't be a 50-year-old doing
at
that.
50. Okay, I might consider it if he's stopping at 50.
He does well everywhere else. Like, you guys have great chemistry, great banter.
He's gonna have to wear a GoPro. I need to know what's going. I need to know what's going on.
That's fair.
Okay,
Just go to the shows.
I need to know what's going on.
I don't know. You might be mad when he gets home, girl. You might be
I'm
mad.
like, babe, like I got so many dollars for doing that. Okay.
Well, I would hope
$1
it's
bill.
more than dollars. They better be
Yeah.
throwing more than dollars.
Yeah, it's gonna be $100.
$100 is not worth it for your man.
Those dollars better have 2 zeros after it.
So, Ma, I'm curious, why that show?
Because I feel like people I think Asian reality shows, they seem to take dating a little bit more seriously
It's more authentic.
than the American ones. I mean, I think now it's just has gotten out of hand and everyone's just doing for clout and trying to get followers.
But there's many Asian dating shows. Why that one in particular?
Because I don't think I like any of the other ones that I would go on. Because there's a few other ones where you're a couple.
There's one
and
where
I'm
it's
not a
like
couple.
love
Yeah.
after divorce, and you've never been married.
Yeah, I
or
never been married.
divorced.
Yeah.
And then the other one is like change days.
Yes, which you're a
You're
couple.
already
You're
a
already a
couple.
couple.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense.
That's That's the Asian one?
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
That's raunchy for Asian.
No.
No.
No. It's not like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're thinking, but it's not that.
And they just go on dates with different couples, partners.
It's just kind of like if you've seen The Ultimatum, it's like that, but the Asian version. So it's like if we were together, but you're not really fully ready to commit, we go on this show and you get to date other people to see if you would change your mind about committing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you want to stay together at the end, or you want to break up?
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
How about you, Cash?
The only thing I watch is 90 Day Fiance, and that's so outdated. A lot of people don't follow
People
it.
love it.
Yeah.
Would you go on that show?
No, not at all.
Would you marry somebody overseas?
No.
So which
Why
one would you
not?
be on?
Well, I mean,
Why would you?
I mean, if I found somebody, then maybe. But
Yeah. What if you met them online?
I mean, sure, but I'm not gonna meet people online. It's not something that I'm afraid.
If
of
someone
the whole,
slid into your DM from,
Mm-hmm.
No.
Different country.
what if you like a hot
It's a small
European?
world.
She's saying no, guys.
Okay, we're gonna keep throwing these hypotheticals out there until you said yes.
But what if, no, the answer is no.
So which one would you be on?
If you had to pick.
Oh, I did watch one because of you guys, the island one.
Singles Inferno. Is that an island? Oh, yeah.
That one.
I was gonna call it Paradise.
Singles
actually.
Inferno.
Okay.
So I did watch that one, and I binged on it.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
actually really interesting. And I follow them on Instagram now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Okay.
I mean, not all of them, just my 3 top favorites, which was the basketball player one, the short one. I do think he's cute.
Okay.
You know,
Oh,
even though
okay.
he's shorter, he's muscly. I was surprised that when they did,
He's not short.
he's short compared to the
he's
other.
the shortest
the muscle,
one.
muscle
Yeah.
guy.
Okay, yeah.
It's kind of cute, but the one thing I was surprised was when they did the running race.
Oh, I
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
no.
No, she
I knew he was
predicted
gonna be
I
last.
predicted- I knew he was gonna be
How
last.
can he be the last person?
Because he lives
Too
weight.
stocky.
I was
too
rooting
much
for him.
muscle.
No,
I was like,
He lifts weight, so I knew he wouldn't be
I
first.
get that, but
No.
But so, Cash, would you go on that show?
I would go on that show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's the only show I know besides 90 Day Fiancé.
do you think would you try to be the top girl they pick?
No.
Or would you
No.
just
But here's the thing. Every show,
Yeah.
people want to be the winner. What does that even mean?
would you want to be the winner?
No, I want
The
to
winner.
Right.
A winner. I just
Right.
want to find my person.
You wanna win the
I don't
person
want to
you
be
want.
the
but they
popular
want to
one.
win.
Who cares?
They want to win the best one. It's always about winning. That's why I say it's like a game show.
Okay,
Yeah,
so let's say you were
exactly.
on this last season one and you were part of the 3 girls that were going for Kwan Hee.
But she said she wouldn't go for him,
Would
right?
you put your claws out for that one?
I don't put my claws out because that's just not my personality.
Yeah.
If the guy's not choosing me, why would I put my claws out? What's the point?
100%
Like,
agreed.
he's not interested in me. I'm not gonna be like, let me just tempt you.
Keep trying.
You
Keep
know,
trying.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but no,
no,
thank you.
no.
You know, if he likes me, I wouldn't have to try that hard.
Yep.
Now, am I going to play hard to get if I like him? No, I'm not going to play games and play hard to get. Like what that pretty girl, what's her name? The one with the
little
seduction
pretty girl?
look, whatever her name is.
The girl that always puts her
that
chin.
one?
Oh, that
No, the girl that
one?
always puts her
Ew.
chin
Yeah.
down.
Oh,
Yeah.
She's cute. She's really beautiful,
Yeah.
but she plays
She is?
games.
Yeah.
She's beautiful, but she plays games, and it's not.
I don't think
authentic.
she's that beautiful. I think she's
No,
normal.
she did an interview after the show, and she said that she didn't realize that she did that.
Yeah.
She didn't realize
what?
that she puts her chin down when she looks.
It doesn't matter if
you know?
you
Yeah, it
realize
doesn't,
if
yeah.
you're doing it or not.
Yeah.
You're doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, hey guys, I'm sorry I act this way, but hey, let's discount that because I just now realized.
No, not discounting.
No,
I
no,
think
no.
she's working on it
Yeah.
because there's certain things that we do that we don't notice until someone points it out. Then we're like, oh crap, let me correct that.
I get it, but
It's not cute.
it's not cute, and she's realizing she didn't know she did it.
Yeah,
It's not
yep.
cute. I'm glad now people pointed out for her, maybe like the whole world. But if it's still like the whole reason why I feel like Wanji, is that his name?
Kwan Hee.
Kwan Hee.
Kwan Hee. The whole reason why I feel like he didn't like her is because she does play games. You know, in my opinion,
I think he didn't like her
it's-
because she also challenges him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's too.
But here's the thing. When I say she plays games, I'm saying when they were sitting around on that bed and they were talking to each other and he was still semi interested,
yeah.
she played hard to get and she tried to flirt and say she might be maybe interested in the other guy in front of him to get him jealous. He doesn't like that.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, yo, if you like me, you like me. Let me know it's so. You know,
Nobody
if you don't,
likes a
you
game
don't.
player,
And-
yeah.
And he plays his own games. He preferred women to be upfront with him first before he allows himself to get vulnerable. That's fair. We're all different. But all I'm saying is, for that lady, I thought she was really beautiful, but the more I got to know her, I thought she was less beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Agree.
I really liked her in the beginning when she really put him in his place, but I don't like that she backtracked.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because after he like disrespected them in front of everybody, she literally was like, you can't talk to us girls like that. That's disrespectful. Like, do you think that her favorite line,
Yeah.
my favorite line was, do you think our looks garner like respect, right? So you should give us respect. But then after she realized that he was no longer interested, she backtracked and like apologized and
It's
said,
like, I think I was a little too tough on you.
yeah,
The next day.
But I wish she would have
when
just
he
stood
backed
her
off a
ground.
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might have respected her more because of that.
Yeah.
But the thing is that you can't really do that to a man, though. Like, yes, you should stand your ground, but she was a little bit too harsh, right?
She was
So-
masculine.
Yeah.
Her energy is very masculine.
Exactly.
And there's nothing
So-
wrong with that, but it just means a masculine man might not want you. He could.
No,
Masculine man could want a masculine woman, but if you're masculine, if you're a masculine woman and a masculine man does not want you, just because you want him, it doesn't mean you should backtrack and try to act feminine because you're like,
Yeah,
hey, actually,
exactly.
I'm sorry, I overstepped my boundaries.
Yeah.
If that's who you are, that's who you are.
Yeah, she just needs a more masculine man.
I think the person who handled it correctly was the girl with the short hair.
Yeah.
Like,
Which was
she-
the
winner.
winner.
yeah. She put
won
him
him.
she put him in his place, but in a
that's it.
very
But
feminine
she wasn't
way.
desperate, but she was straightforward.
Yeah.
But she wasn't
Like,
desperate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was willing to take a loss.
Yeah.
She was willing to be like, hey, you know what? Like, I'm going to also honor me. That's why I respect her. If she was willing to walk away,
She was everyone's favorite though.
Yeah.
she's my favorite too.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Singles Infernal, but for one, I feel like I'd be way too old. I would probably never get chosen to go to
no, we're not
Paradise.
talking about
just
that
rewind our
right
age,
now.
I'm
Yeah.
basing it off of now.
No.
So I
I wouldn't fit into any.
I wouldn't put any
Well,
of
if you're
those
gonna say that,
qualifications
I'm
in.
gonna put things
None of us are
no.
qualified for any of it then.
Yeah,
you know?
just going to sit out in the audience.
But if I had to pick one for me personally, I think I would do Love is Blind.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So there's not the commitment to marriage yet. So you're still pretty safe.
Yeah.
But the fact is that I like the fact that I get to choose who I want to be engaged with.
Well,
if I have
the
a connection
premise really, I'm going to back it up a little bit. There's like these rooms that you go in and there's like a wall. So you don't see the person that you're talking to. You're
You just
like
talk to them.
talking and you're getting to know them through their voice and the things that you conversate about.
Yeah.
There's no distraction with looks. So you decide at the end if I've fallen in love with this person just based on our conversation, and would I ask her to marry me? Would I say yes? And then you meet.
Yeah. So the guy has to propose for you guys to see each other. So if he doesn't propose, then you guys won't ever see each other.
Okay.
But then you see each other, so you're technically engaged. And then you go on your honeymoon, and then you come back into reality to see how you guys are. You meet your family and friend.
Okay.
But at least for that one, I feel like I got to pick who based off of our conversations. And I'm not committed to marrying him right away. Like there's still an engagement, so there's less risk involved.
Well, you can do the Love is Blind Asian version because there was a Love is Blind Japan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I did like that
Yeah.
one too.
Yeah, that one was fun too.
That one was sweet.
I find them so fascinating. I think I learn a lot by watching them and how they deal with each other and the issues that come up, the misunderstandings, the expectations, and whatnot.
Yeah.
I learned a lot by even like their body language and how they look at each other. Like, oh, they're in love, or
That's
this
true.
is not gonna work out. So it's helped me.
It's like human behavior. You know?
Yeah.
What is the marriage, the Korean marriage one, the second chance or something? You guys
Love after divorce.
after divorce or
yeah,
something?
that one was really good. I actually really like
And
that.
And you know what?
That
A lot of
one.
them are from LA.
Yeah. I heard about it. I watched I think half of the first one.
Yeah.
And then it was interesting, but I just hadn't had time to
You've
watch
fallen
it.
off of it.
For some reason, it just feels like it would be boring to me. I don't know why.
Well, you
I
should
don't know
watch it.
why
because-
that's even a thing to like call out. I've been married before and I want a second.
Because divorce and a lot
I feel like you would fit.
I know, but I think
but
the
it's kind
idea
of weird. I
No,
feel
the
like.
idea is that, divorce in the Asian culture is very taboo. It's still very taboo.
Yeah, it's
Sense then.
different.
Okay,
So
yeah.
for you to
okay.
be divorced in the Asian community, supposedly harder for you to date.
Oh yeah, okay. That makes sense for the Asian community because it is looked down upon to be divorced.
Yeah, so speaking of the Asian reality dating shows, do you guys have a preference? Do you think there's a difference between American dating dating shows and Asian reality dating shows?
There is definitely a difference. I feel like the Asian ones, they tend to take it more seriously.
It's more wholesome, right?
Yeah.
It's more wholesome.
Yeah.
And the American ones, some of them are really, really trashy.
Yeah,
Trashy,
American reality
raunchy,
trash.
it's like
I mean, I'm sorry, guys, don't come for me, but but a lot of it is for ratings and for drama, and people love drama because when you watch people with drama on TV, you feel better about your own life.
Yeah.
You know, it's what I heard. So.
And I feel like with the Asian reality dating shows, everyone is very polite
yeah.
to each other.
They are nicer.
They're
they are.
very polite and courteous, and I feel like they put thought into their decision.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't see Asian people throwing their shoes at people.
Wait, what show did you?
Yeah. Who's your shoes at somebody?
Yeah,
Like the watch one. The
Oh, the
Oh,
Flavor Flav. Oh my gosh, you're still talking about that show from like what, the 90s or
and New
2000s?
York. I mean, hello, New York.
She's
and then
bad on
what about
someone.
Cardi B when she was on that show? Cardi
was
B.
she? The Love and Hip Hop
Yeah,
show.
I mean,
I've never
hello, they're
seen
throwing
those.
shoes all over the place.
Wow.
They're
yeah,
definitely
I mean,
more
It's
respectful.
it's different.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
different. You know.
That's way too
There's
toxic,
not as
you know?
much drama.
Yeah.
Right.
and if
But
there is drama, it's like very low key.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
in the Love After Divorce, there was slightly a little bit of a drama, but they
But even Singles Inferno, there's a little drama, but
Drama.
yeah.
yeah, a
Drama.
little bit.
Well, Singles Inferno, the most recent one, I wouldn't even call that drama.
I know, but that's what they
It's
would
very
consider
small,
drama. Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
like
Like the
American
wrestling
dating
ring.
shows.
Yeah.
The wrestling ring when someone fell over, it's drama. I guess.
Yeah, but they don't like bash each other like the American ones. Like in
Yeah.
the American one, you do like the one-on-one interview. They typically are bashing the other girl or saying really negative things about her. Whereas the Asian one, they only talk about themselves and
Yeah.
their experience, not necessarily about anybody else.
They try to look at it from a different perspective.
Yeah.
Because when you see them in their interviews, they try to think about the other person. Like, oh, it must have been really tough. So I get it, you know?
Yeah.
Like they're very understanding.
Yeah, they're more.
So it comes
mindful
off
of each
more
other.
authentic and genuine and just a lot more wholesome than a lot of the shows today.
Yeah, I mean, but also that's very cultural too. You know.
It is cultural.
Yeah.
It is cultural.
Like Asian culture, you're taught to consider others.
Yeah.
But do you think that's still relevant today in modern day Asian
I think
dating?
that
so.
statement still stands
Yeah.
true for the most part.
Yeah.
For the
I don't know about not.
I would say in reality, that's probably not true.
Yeah.
But when you're in front of a camera, you Asians tend to put on a certain type of persona. Like they want to be perceived a certain way.
I agree.
They want to be seen as the trashy girl. So they're always, even if they are upset, in reality, they probably would act differently, but not on reality TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're probably going to be calm and collected and not let it bother them.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like if someone behaves a certain way, that's their personality, though. You know. So,
Not
but
when you're
I
in front
feel
of a camera.
like, yeah, I know. But I'm talking generally, like culturally, like most Asians like understand boundaries and respect, and they try to abide by that. And if they don't, it's because they are like that naturally. You know.
I mean,
what
it's definitely more muted within the Asian community.
Yeah.
Like you're not trying to be that catty.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't.
Oh,
Really,
I
I
know
wasn't really in that
I know there's
environment, but
some
she
pretty
was
catty girls.
okay.
So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I do too.
yeah,
Okay.
I know there's some pretty catty girls. On camera, they may not be, but
Oh, okay.
I know in reality they are.
So let's go ahead and wrap it up. Share your opinion below. Which reality dating show would you be on if you watch reality dating show? We'd love to know. Before we go ahead and subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our episodes. Until next time.
Bye.
Guys.